我在街头遇到了一个投资公司市值超100亿的投资人。
Who are you?
Yo, Baba.
这是我爸，我知道我很多粉丝对这个事儿认识我爸。I have a question for you.
今天我请他来看美加墨3、4名决赛，我准备60秒快问快答，让大家认识他。
First question: How many investments you made in your life?
Somewhere between 250 to 300. A lot of them in China.
20 years of investing in China in one sentence.
Exciting, dynamic, roller coaster life experience. It has opened my eyes. New cultures, new way of thinking, new systems. 20 years, I got a son that speaks Chinese, understands China.
What's the most Chinese part about you?
I'm only person around me that prefer warm water. Everybody drinks cold water.
How would you describe me? 1 to 10 as a person.
What I learned in China, things are not black and white and it's not 1 to 10. The person is a whole universe and it has many ratings of different things. Your functionality and capability depends on the surrounding you are and the target. So it's not something you can say, I rate someone from 1 to 10. Actually, nobody is like this.
What's the difference between a stereotypical investor and you?
Because typical business people just want money. I have, maybe it's not a good quality, but I put a high preference to gaining experience, to enjoying experience, to understanding. Profit is important, money is important. I'm not undervaluing that, but it's not my only way of looking. While most investors, they just care, give me returns, give me money. And I think it's more about what you accomplish, how you accomplish it, what did you learn from it, things like that. I'm much better at that.
And what's the most in-demand job in AI these days?
AI engineers, but in the future, I think it's the people who will know to ask questions and define problems correctly.
我问这个问题的原因，来源于今天想请教他的主题。每次中国年轻人遇到一些新的困难，我都会请教他，看看他从一个既深入参与世界变化，又对中国有很多洞察的跨文化大佬会给出什么建议。
A lot of people have this so-called AI 焦虑. I think that my job will be replaced, especially young people in China. I hear it a lot.
I can understand why they're nervous. I think everybody should be a bit nervous, but not because AI is going to take over the world and they will have no job. They will have different jobs. So the anxiety is more about the fact that it's unknown exactly what do I need to do in order to fit into this new world of AI. So my suggestion is, number one is understand that the world is changing and don't stick to old habits or what people tell you. Try to keep up to date with the change, but the most important thing is leverage it as much as you can.
他向我讲了他的思考 ，AI 的发展会让工作如何变化。
Actually, a lot of jobs will change to more lifestyle and making other people happy and spiritual stuff, because in making other people happy, human will always be able to do. Although AI is also going to make you happy, but there is something missing. There are many things you can do. I'm not worried. People will not be left without a job. You will use the AI as extension of your intelligence, and you will apply it to things that today you cannot even think about. You can be a little bit faster in some execution things. Selling online is not an issue because you have e-commerce, but creating a new model of selling, yes, you can.
这个 AI 时代，每个人都可以当一个创业者，都可以开一个小生意。We're gonna go to the game tomorrow. This World Cup has a lot of AI stuff in it. The technology used in it, AI is like big part of the World Cup. 我们一起看看世界杯里的一些 AI 元素是什么。
刚到现场，我就受到了雷霆暴击。
He literally looks like your brother.
I have a beard, right? We're brothers.
这场比赛真的让人意想不到。
我爱我老爸，我们谈过法国很多次。各位，法国怎么了？不到5分钟就这样子了。
我继续向我爸爸提问。
How is AI changing the world right now?
I think it's like really a tsunami. It changes everything. It changes education. It changes how companies work. It changes how people think. It's an extension of intelligence. So it's so serious. It's something very, very serious. Meaning everybody has to change their habits. They have to learn new things. Actually, the economy will change and society will change.
我爸爸发现，像世界杯这样的重要赛事，也有着中国力量的身影。
I've seen Hisense everywhere, and actually I would like to learn more about it. And how come here in the World Cup, the Chinese brand like Hisense is so high?
那我可来了。
终于找到科技领域我比他懂的地方了。
Hisense is providing the VAR technologies.
I love VAR. It makes it professional, and there is actually more drama.
They have like a Hisense RGB mini LED TV. 但是直接就撞进了 VR 裁判中心和这个大拉斯国际转播中心。而这个屏幕用的就是海信 The FIFA President Infantino 他自己都说过，网上不是教他世界杯第4位中国裁判。
这块屏幕我是真研究过的。
自己研发的 AI 画质芯片加上 RGB mini LED 背光芯片，两个配合看来 ，They say in Chinese they call 万色同空。
万色。
他把这高速运动、脱衣和联赛失真这2个老毛病都解决了。情绪里的小动作，这普通转播经常看不太清楚，但这块屏幕它真的一个一个都给你回放，每一个细节都看得一清二楚。
谁知道我爸爸稍微研究了一会儿，海信18号在美国举办的世界客户大会就已经开始从战略层面给我讲海信了。
AI of Hisense, it's not a hype. It's fundamental. It's an ecosystem. It really combines the engineering, the intelligence that's being created together with all the edge points. It's something you need for your life.
另一方面，
It really combines real use cases with a strong industrial foundation, with a global demand and global reach and global ecosystem. And when it's combined, it can make AI work in a very functional, useful, and profitable way. AI strategy of Hisense.
最后我提出了一个我也很好奇的问题。
What makes China's approach to AI different from the West?
First, I don't think things will be totally separated because you can see right now, I know many of our companies, they use Chinese open source AI. It's not going to be totally separate, but there is two different thinking around AI. Chinese AI is much more practical. It's much more implemental, actually low cost, but high efficiency. In that sense, China is better. But another thing is what's called physical AI. Chinese will be better in connecting the AI to the physical. I think the Chinese entrepreneur is always thinking practically and in a harmonious way, which means in the teamwork. The Westerners don't work so good at teamwork as Chinese, and sometimes they think too far, and some things are actually not so practical.
在赶回纽约的路上，我爸爸突然想补充几句话，送给正在焦虑中的中国年轻人。
First, I think every person needs to know how to ask questions and how to define problems. And defining the problem is the key. I think the Chinese people have a tendency to really know a lot and be very diligent and expertise in a specific field. But actually now you have to be more holistic. You have to know maybe a little bit about many things. You are supposed to be like an orchestrator. You have to orchestrate the agents, to orchestrate the AI, know to ask questions and know to define the problem. So it's a different way of learning. From very young age, you have to encourage the children to ask the questions and to solve problem not by knowing it, by defining it. It's a different set of mind.